Weekly vlog. It's Aeron James's weekly vlog.
Hello, it's me, Aeron James, and welcome to another week of the Stagey Diaries.
The Stagey Diaries. Hello. Oh my god, hey.
And that's my stagey fiancé, Mickey Joe, aka Mickey Joe Theatre. And what are we off to for today, Mickey?
Multiple things.
Yes.
Like more than one thing. I don't know how the film people do this. Occasionally we have a two-show day in the theatre world.
Yeah.
And occasionally we have like an event and then we're going to a different show. But trying to dress on theme for two different films that we know are in like some kind of opposition to each other is challenging.
So basically, I got invited to go to a special event for the afternoon tea that the Clermont and Victoria do for Wicked.
Technically it's affiliated with Wicked the musical.
The Wicked the musical, not the film. Yeah. So it's a themed Wicked afternoon tea.
Yeah.
So we're going to go there. We're going to like try stuff. I don't know if it's what the situation is, but it's basically an event celebrating that, which you can do as a pre-show afternoon tea if you're going to see the musical, but maybe the movie too. And then,
listen, it's a good time for it.
And then what are we off to, Mickey?
Then I got invited to a screening of Disney's Moana 2, which is out in cinemas, I guess, later this week.
Later this week, because it's Thanksgiving in America.
Yeah, later this week. But also there's some kind of a music masterclass workshop with the composers, aka Abigail Barlow and Emily Bear, beforehand. And it's a little bit tight in terms of getting from one to the other. But we think everything's going to be fine.
Fingers crossed. So also you'll be seeing if we can manage to traverse London quick enough. Oh look, and talking about Disney, there's our Disney castle in the background. Our Lego Disney castle, which we've been trying to add lights to. But I think we both forgot that we were trying to add lights to it. It was stressful. Mickey just gave me a look. So this week is going to be, again, another jam-packed week. If you haven't watched already, my first ever Stagey Diaries vlog will be up on my channel if you want to watch that first. But this week we've got a lot happening. There's multiple shows. There's obviously today being a double bill. And then at the end of the week, we go somewhere else. We go to a different capital city.
Might be leaving the country. What?
Who knows? Maybe getting our French on. If you're not already, make sure to click that subscribe button for all the future vlogs so you don't miss out on those as well. And here we go for the second week of the Stagey Diaries. Woo! And here she is, the West End production of Wicked at the Apollo Victoria Theatre, which used to be a cinema. I feel like you can tell that by the style, the Art Deco-ness of it. Love this show. And obviously Wicked is having her moment at the minute. So this is the theatre. Behind us is Victoria Station and Victoria Underground Station. And then you literally walk down and round to the left and then you're at the Clermont. The Clermont is where the afternoon tea is. So literally right near each other, which is perfect. On the opposite side of Victoria from the theatre, you find the Clermont Hotel, which is where we're going for the afternoon tea and where you can vote to go to do the Wicked afternoon tea, which is perfect for pre-showers. It's literally a 2-minute walk from the theatre. We've just made it in and how gorgeous is this hotel. And look, the tree is with pink and green. I'm like, this is totally Wicked coded. It's so pretty. Because we live so close to London, we don't get to enjoy the thrills of the hotels in London, so it's so nice to come and visit them. Okay, we've made it into the room for the afternoon tea, and instantly my mind is just on the fact that we have green and pink chairs. I mean, the attention to detail to make this pretty and perfect. Love it. And we have been given the menu for the Wicked Festive Afternoon Tea. I mean, this design is gorgeous. Like, look at that snowflake. And then on the back it shows you all the sweets, the savouries, the scones, and the cocktails. We've just ordered a cocktail each. I've gone for the Wicked and Mickey's gone for the Enchanted Emerald. And the tea has arrived. I went for a mint tea and Mickey went for the fruit tea. And we have the good, the Wicked. I'm very excited. This is a kiwi puree and sparkling wine. I mean, kiwi, you never get kiwi that often, so that's already very cool to me. And look, we've got dry ice. So this is the gluten-free version of the afternoon tea. Yes, they do a gluten-free version, so we absolutely stand and love. And then these are the regular ones. And I love that it's not less. Like, you get just as much as the gluten-free as with the regular. Very fun. Gluten-free scones, the best thing. Do you call it a scone or a scone? I call it a scone. But also, jam or cream first. I always forget which way I have it around, so I obviously don't have that strong an opinion. But maybe I'll do one either way, just to confuse you all, or annoy you more. I did a really bad job at doing it, but see, the opposites. Which one would you prefer?
Hours ago.
And they have a drink list.
How are you guys doing? Good. For this special musical masterclass in celebration of Disney Animation's Moana 2.
We have made it to our seats. We are here for the Moana 2 UK Multimedia screening. Just like Wicked, very, very excited. And also, first time in the circle of this cinema. And I love this type of size cinema. I feel like it makes it so much more of an event. Maybe this is just how I want to see films from now on. Feels very much my vibe. That's all. It is Tuesday evening. A lot of time has passed since I last spoke to you. So we saw Moana 2. It was very good. Enjoyed it a lot. And I've had some of the songs stuck in my head since, so that's a good sign. It was a really fun day. The Wicked Festive Afternoon Tea was great. I was so happy with the gluten-free provisions. Because I always get a little bit nervous, even when they say they do gluten-free, that you turn up and the gluten-free is still... You feel like you have less than everyone else, which I absolutely did not feel like. Which was fab, so tasty, the drinks fab. And then Moana 2, the whole event, and hearing Barlow Bear perform some of the songs before then going to the event. And as a big Disney kid, I was quite overwhelmed and it was just so cool to be at a Disney event, because Disney has always been the top for me. And then when we got back, we did a live stream on YouTube and TikTok. You can see the YouTube on Mickey's channel for the live if you want to watch it back. And then this evening, where are we off to, Mix?
Benji B.
Yeah, we're off to see The Curious Case of Benjamin Button because it opened whilst we were in New York. And so we're excited to finally watch the transfer. We saw it when it was off West End at the Savoy Playhouse Elephant.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen this new cast. We've been to rehearsals to see them, so we've got a little idea of what they're going to be like.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very exciting to see what everybody's raving about.
I'm very excited. The rehearsals made me even more excited. The show was great last time. Yeah. I'm excited. And I appreciate a show where you can kind of dress on... It's set in a Cornish fishing village. I appreciate a show where you can dress on theme, and also that means being cozy and warm.
I was just about to say, we can dress warm for winter, because some shows, you've not had that chance.
No.
Wicked
I'm already cold thinking about the weekend ahead, so it's going to be fine. Did you tell them how many tote bags we got yesterday?
No, we got 4. We got gifts. I didn't even mention that we got gifts.
It's a world of tote bags.
We got Wicked programs, Wicked mugs, tote bags from the Clermont, and then from Moana we got a notebook each and a keyring each. You know me, Disney merch. I was very happy. I was a very happy boy. So, and now we've got to get ready. Oh, and here's a Wicked program of the current cast and a Wicked London mug each. So now we've got to get ready, head into London, and watch another show. Woo! Woohoo! And we're currently in Seven Dials Market getting our dinner before the show. This is one of our favourite places to go because there's multiple different food places that you can go to. And I always opt for the pad thai. So we've both gone for Thai food, and then we've got prawn crackers as well. So this is kind of our pre-food, but it's great if you have different tastes or want different foods because you can go to different places. So fully recommend Seven Dials Market, especially if you're going to anywhere in Covent Garden. And we've made it to the Ambassadors Theatre, which is home to The Curious Case of Benjamin Button the musical. I am so excited to see the show. So, as I said before, we haven't seen this since it was at the Savoy Playhouse. So we've got new leads, a couple of new ensemble members, and in a new space, which I feel like is going to suit it so well. I just remember loving it the last time, but it was like we watched it kind of in the middle of loads of other shows, so I don't think we got to fully appreciate it for itself. We didn't get to see it kind of like how we are today, which is after a break from seeing shows, so that we can fully just be immersed in the world of Benjamin Button. Oh, Mickey's made a new friend.
Have I? Oh yeah, this is my snowman friend. His name is Ivy.
because we're standing outside the famous Covent Garden Ivy. This is the OG, which is found opposite. So if you want a really, really, really bougie meal, you can go to the Ivy. And then right here is the Mousetrap. So the Mousetrap is right next to the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. This is kind of the closest to theatre. No, it's not.
There's theatres that share walls.
I know, I was just about to be like, these are the two closest bits. They're not. But it's probably one of the cutest spaces where the stage doors are like right next to each other there.
Yeah.
And this
Also,
little
the
gangway
Mousetrap
between.
started there.
It switched between theatres. No, I thought it started here, went there, and then went back.
It's possible that's true.
I think that's the case.
They basically could just like carry the set pieces just across. That would have been a very easy transition.
Well, I think it like closed one day and then opened the next day.
Sure.
Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. That used to be the rule, that for a show to stay open it had to be the next day. Are you ready? Are you excited?
Yes.
Let's go! How cute is this? Welcome to the Pickled Crab, which is the name for the bar pub in the show. These are all of the merch prices, as you can see here. And then look at all the merch. You have a mug, a keyring, and that beanie, which is very, very cute. And here's a proper look at all the merch. The beanie, the t-shirt, the tote, the glass, the pullover t-shirt.
I'm a big fan of the
and the
pickled
mug.
crab stuff.
I know, it's really cute. And we made it to our seats, and my gosh, look how gorgeous this view is. Honestly, one of the most beautiful sets in the West End. Excited! How cute is this, the bar? If you can see, it's all got teapots across the top to make it feel like you're in the pickled crab. And then up here, you have all the information and the menu. It's very cool. You can get a pint glass, and then you get a pint refill price. And then here is all the drinks that you can get at the Pickled Crab Pub. I love it, it's a pub menu. They've made it totally feel like you're at a pub rather than at the theatre. And then you've got all the cocktails there listed. Signature cocktails in a Cornish tradition, Little Jack whiskey shot. So Mickey is writing a message to his younger self to put in the bottle, which is basically what happens in part of the musical. So it's really cute that they're doing this. It reminds me of what they did at Come From Away with the pin that you'd put. And when we went to see Once Upon a Mattress, they had the same thing, but it was kind of younger versions of yourself in Once Upon a Mattress. So if you see here, when you come out at the end of the show, you'll see this here that says if you could send a message to your younger self, what would you say? You get the pen, you write it on here, and then you put it in there, in the bottle. So the lovely front of house team told us that if we came around the corner, they'd show us where they put them. So on the way out, when you come up, if you come up from this side of the stalls, outside, you'll see them, and they get put up in the netting. So Mickey's writing will appear in the netting somewhere.
Wasn't as good, and I don't think that'll get one.
Oh, and what's cool down there? There's a pickle crab apron. Oh no, that's very cute merch and clever. And look at all of this cool Christmas decorations. Are you feeling festive, Mickey?
It's Christmas.
Hello, it is Thursday now. Skip today. And we didn't do much yesterday. It was a work from home day. Got some of the Tesco Finest food to make dinner. So good. I'm sure it's the finest range, but either way, the mushrooms and sauce and creamy spinach, potato dauphinoise with then chicken. Fully recommend. Do. And all gluten-free, which was a big one because I thought one of them would have had sneaky wheat in. Nope. Good. Fabs. Then did a big TikTok live while Mickey was filming, which is very cute. Thank you for joining if you did. And then today, we are back off into London this evening. It's been a work daytime at home, and then we're going in One, to go and see the cast of Mean Girls turn on the lights at the Savoy. I didn't even know this was a thing. Turning on the lights of the Savoy, that is. Mean Girls has only been around this year. So that should be very fun. I love that Mean Girls are leaning into the Christmas of it all. And then, here's the hint of what we're seeing tonight. No, we're not seeing Hadestown, but we're seeing a different Greek mythology show, which is The Lightning Thief. Now, I didn't know much about Percy Jackson this year. Yes, this year. Gosh, that was this year. Because I didn't read the books. So, but at the start of the year, I'm sure it's the start of the year, when Percy Jackson and the Olympians came out, I finally got to kind of be immersed into the world of Percy Jackson. And so this felt like perfect timing to then go and see the musical The Lightning Thief, which had been on Broadway, but now is making its UK premiere at the Other Palace. So I'm very excited to be immersed into the world again of Percy Jackson, and I feel like it's going to be fun. It's like a cult musical, which I'm here for. Oh, throwback, because I don't think we spoke after Benjamin Button. Book tickets to see it. I think it's a front runner for the Oliviers and loads of awards. Take tissues, you will cry. Yes, I gave in and got the beanie as well, so you'll be seeing that in future videos. But, the emotions of Benjamin Button. I can't even explain just how incredibly talented that cast is. The acting musicianship is impeccable, and I'm fascinated by their cover situation, which I've been trying to understand, but my gosh, it's crazy. Like, that they each have to cover each other, and I wonder how musically that works in covering each other with instruments. Because I don't think they change instruments, I think they continue with their instruments, but I don't know if their lines change so that the orchestrations are still full, and they don't miss any of the main melodic points. Would love to know. Love, love, love to know. But anyhow, let's head into London. And I'm going all, tartan today. It felt like the vibe. And we have made it to the Savoy Court, which is right outside the Savoy Theatre, where Mean Girls is, for their big lighting event. The stage is set over there. And what have we got, Mickey?
Mulled wine.
Yeah, mulled wine. The perfect way to start the season. And behind Mickey, you can see the burn book. All festively ready for Mean Girls. And obviously I'll go on too.
I just want to say an enormous thank you to the Savoy Theatre and Savoy Hotel for so generously hosting us here this evening. We are here to formally launch the Strand and Villiers Street's new Christmas lights. The first new lights that we've had in the last 5 years. I'm sure a lot of you were very familiar with the previous display that we had, which was very much North Bank focused. But the new display is part of our overarching new brand, recognising the heritage of this special part of London. The lights aren't just beautiful, which I'm sure you'll all agree they are, but they have a wonderful story and a fantastic connection to the area. Dating back 135 years, it was the Savoy Theatre that the term fairy lights was first coined. Opened in 1881, the Savoy was the first public building in the world to be lit entirely by electricity, fitted out with 1,200 incandescent light bulbs created by Sir Joseph Swan. A year later, Swan was commissioned by the theatre's owner to create miniature lights to adorn the dresses of the lead fairies on the opening night of Gilbert and Sullivan's Iolanthe, hence the fairy lights. So for those of you that aren't familiar, it's very much a fairy story in its own right. The show opened to critical acclaim and led to dresses adorned with lights, powered by small battery packs hidden beneath the folds of the cloth, becoming the must-have fashion accessory of high society ladies. A year later, Edward Johnson, a colleague of Swan's US rival, Sir Thomas Edison, became the first person to put fairy lights on a Christmas tree. It was a publicity stunt which would become a global Christmas tradition. Reflecting this history of fairy lights on the Strand, the new installation features rows of 2 enchanting illuminated fairy figures positioned on either side, flying through the air with glowing trails of light behind them.
Thank you so much for that special introduction. Welcome everybody to the Savoy Christmas celebration. Yes! My name is Damien Hubbard, aka Santa Claus, and I am co-chair of the Student Activities Committee here at North Shore High. Please don't clap. What? I said don't clap. Oh, you guys, thank you. Thank you for that spontaneous applause. Now, I would like to thank all of you for coming down here tonight and making today so special. But I would also like all of us to say thank you to the people that made this happen. So let's give a huge round of applause to the London Heritage Quarter, North Bank Bid, the stunning Savoy Hotel, and of course, my home from home, the iconic Savoy Theatre. Round of applause. You guys make dreams come true. I was paid to say that. Now, I'm feeling very festive. Are you? Oh, that was cute. I said, are you? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now, here at the Savoy Theatre, we are adding some extra sparkle to this season with our Candy Cane Graham mission. Ooh, now what is that, I hear you ask? Well, let me tell you. Starting from today and throughout the entire festive season, our team will be handing out candy canes for you to give to your loved ones, whether that be your mother, your brother, your sister, your lover, we don't care. Whoever you feel needs a little bit of extra sparkle, so keep your eyes peeled and your hands ready, because giving is living. And now, a very special performance from the cast of Mean Girls the Musical. A very special performance from the cast of Mean Girls the Musical. 1 second, sorry, Maxine. Where are they? What? They're shopping? I have no more material. What should I do? Tell a joke? Get off my stage. And now, a special performance from me. Knock knock. Atch. Oh, bless you. Do you all have a seasonal cold? Oh my God, here she is. Thank God. Oh, is that Glinda the Good? No, it's the devil's mother herself. It's Mrs. George. Hi, Mrs. George. Where have you been?
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late, but these Black Friday deals were too good to miss.
And what are you doing here?
Well, someone's gotta film it, right?
Oh, okay. Well, get off my stage and go find your spot, because now it is time for the main event. Please put your hands together for the Plastics and our girl Katie with a special performance of Jingle Bell Rock.
And here is the lights that they were talking about. So as you can see, they're themed to Iolanthe, which means that they're like fairy lights. Fairy lights. And to tell the story of Iolanthe, which was the origins of fairy lights, which we are now very thankful for existing because they bring so much joy during Christmas time. And also a big point for the big technological and theatrical innovation that comes from theatre. And now to get to the other side of London. And we've made it to the other palace, and look at this sign! The Lightning Thief, a Percy Jackson musical. I actually really like the colour scheme for this blue and bright yellow. And I can see there's merch inside. So we're gonna have to go in and check it. And here is the merch. You've got backpacks, you've got a drinks bottle, a cap, magnets, mugs, hoodies, literally all the merch you can think of. Even a t-shirt. And then these are all the prices here. And we're already having to sold out, and I bet it's a pin. And we made it to our seats. Look at this set. It's so cool. This is like so. And we got our programs part. I'm really impressed with this set. It's the most kind of evolved I've seen this stage. It actually opens my mind to what is possible to do in this theatre. So very, very, very impressed with this. Hello, and where are we now, Mitz?
Luton Airport.
Yeah. And we've gained a Sean. I realise I haven't shown Sean yet.
This is Sean, everyone.
AKA Theatre Fan. We are currently at Luton Airport. We went to see Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, as you saw. A lot of fun, very cool musical style. And now we're in Luton Airport because we're going to Paris. We're going to Paris to see two shows. We're going to see the French production of Les Mis Les Mis in French, big moment. And then we are seeing Hello, Dolly in English, because they do English productions in Paris. Confusing, but I'll explain more when we're there. And now we're going to go get lunch before we fly. I have to say, so far I'm really impressed with Luton Airport. This is our first time here, but it was really quick. This is the same as in Birmingham because they've got it as well, and in Amsterdam they have it. But it means you don't have to take anything out of your bag, which means that it is so easy. Not in your laptop, not your liquids, anything. So that made things very quickly. But it does mean we've got ages before we go.
Approx 2 hours before the flight enters the sky.
So you maybe don't have to get that early to get to Luton on a quiet day.
Have we discussed the Luton Dart?
No.
It's a fun little ride that takes you from Luton Airport Parkway train station to the airport terminal itself. It costs £4.90 for an adult for about 60 seconds of uphill fun.
I don't know, I checked my phone and it said I was charged £1.50, so...
Costs £1.50 for sure. Was
Let's hope so. Oh no, was that for your... Oh no, because you really didn't tap today.
I was going to say, is that an older person's rate?
Maybe. But
still cheaper.
But you just tap to go on that bit. And it's basically like the air train at JFK, essentially, just a lot quicker. So we've headed into the Smithfield, which you can see here, for lunch. And what I will give them props for is they have gluten-free options, and honestly, it's ridiculously hard to get gluten-free in any airport, so I always give props to somewhere that has these options, because it can be really stressful and upsetting when there's nowhere you can go to. So props to the Smithfields. And here is our plane, which has just arrived into our gate, and we are just waiting so that we can board our flight to Paris Charles de Gaulle. We've made it to Paris, so we made it through customs, and so we're doing... Oh no, that one's not working. Boo! But we've made it to Paris, done customs, and now we are in Paris. So I was just going to say this, Mickey's filming a Paris vlog. Exception. So for a really in-depth Paris vlog of what we're doing right now, Mickey will be dropping a vlog on it, and I will be doing the brief weekly version of the trip. So this will be first, so you've got to wait for Mickey's like in-depth theatre vlog. This one is your kind of quick, what we got to very quickly. As part of this, I feel like this vlog's going to end on a cliffhanger as a heads up, which will be a do we end up at the show in London on Sunday? Dun dun dun. Because I'm already nervous about that bit, even though I think we've got loads of time. But we're now currently finding the RER Bay, aka B, to get into central Paris. So we need to check into our hotel, and then just loads of not working escalators. But we need to check into our hotel and then kind of get to the theatre. Like, we've not actually got that much time before the show. Yeah. So we've made it in central Paris. The plan was to check into the hotel before the show, because we're seeing Les Misérables in French, the Theatre de Châtelet. But what happens is there isn't enough time, because our plane was delayed, and so we are going to Copan, which I love because it's gluten-free, and to just grab some sweet bits and pastries that we can have and get to the theatre for 7, so we can do our normal like 7 PM routine at a theatre and settle and get our tickets and everything, and then we'll check in after watching the show. It's the plan. And then who knows how the rest of the evening will go, but very excited to be back in Paris. I'm very excited to go into Copan because it's like one of my favourite places in the world to go and eat. French pastries acquired, and my lovely fiancé Mickey Jo did all the ordering. And now we're eating en route to the theatre. Oh yeah. And we've made it to Châtelet, as you can see if I... No, not that way. But how beautiful those are actually. Look at that. Mickey was saying just how it reminds him of City Centre.
City Centre in New York. Just in terms of like the foyer area and also the multi-level and like this outdoors and the little like entranceway before you get into the foyer as well, I think.
I agree. Very beautiful. And if you can see here, you can see Gazette for Les Misérables, using the iconic Gazette iconography, which is cool because I did wonder whether it would be the same or not for this one. And now we're ready to go in. And we found the merch, including this beautiful vinyl. I didn't even realise they've done a cast recording of this new cast, so you can get the cast recordings of this new cast. So it's the following day, and we just got ourselves coffees, hot chocolate. Well, we've come into the Galeries Lafayette to see the Christmas tree. which I've seen all over TikTok, and it is gorgeous. Good design, so cool. So also, since heading into Galeries Lafayette, we have found the Wicked display, because of course we did. And they basically have tons of the stuff that we've seen all over the world. But they have the Glinda Croc, which I have not seen in person. We've only seen the alphabet one, which is here. But they've got Cambridge Satchel Company collection, they've got the Noble collection, they've got these really cool, beautiful candles. I think they're my favourite thing that I've seen of a Wicked collabs in ages. But tons of stuff on both sides. Kind of really vibing with some things. And we found the Wicked tree in the Champs-Élysées Galeries Lafayette, and all the Wicked display here too. And here we go. You can see this is the sign for Hello Dolly of Lido de Paris. Yeah, exciting. Hello Dolly of Lido de Paris, starring Karen O'Connor, and it's in English. So this production stars a lot of British talent, and it's all going to be in English, so we don't have to worry about a language barrier at all. And we have taken our seats. This is the look at the stage, and we've got programs and the Lido cocktail, because we're bougie like that. And this is how you sit in tables, little tables, and this is your view, and it's in English and the subtitles in French on the sides. So here is, I mean, this is picturesque. We're on the bridge, crossing over so we can go down there to get on a boat. Honestly, I feel like it is one of those monuments that you see and you're just like, wow, especially when it's glittering, when it's doing the thing and shimmering, and there's its light. So we're going to cross over and then head down here to go on one of these boats for a sightseeing tour. So we're currently at Tasca, which is a fully gluten-free restaurant in Paris. This is our second time coming here, and I love it. I can have everything here. It makes me very excited. And I went for the gnocchi this time because I always hear great things about it. It is so buttery cheesy, the best. And Mickey is having his one of his favourite meals ever, but gluten-free this time, chicken Milanese. Hello, mister. So we just did a river cruise on the Seine, which I haven't filmed because I want you to go and watch Mickey's video when he posted live of the cruise. And now to eat this amazing food. And this is where I wrap up this week's the Stagey Diaries. Sat in the very beautiful Charles de Gaulle Airport.
It's a nice departure lounge.
It's very pretty. Like, I mean, this style I would like in many more. Oh, there's Sean. You can tell.
And there's
he's tired.
Sean.
Hi, Sean. Hello. You can tell we're all tired. We had to wake up. We had to leave the hotel at 7.
Yeah.
To get here, go through everything. Then at 9:55 is our flight. And we're going to get to London, head back to our flat, get completely changed, do any bits, and then head into central London for
The Devil Wears Prada.
Gala night.
Gala night at the Devil Wears Prada.
So we've got to hopefully get all of that done and not feel too stressed and rushed. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe. There's the first week that's already live, so you can watch that before then. Don't forget to subscribe to Mickey Joe so that you're prepared for when he drops the Paris vlog and you can see the other part to this. And what should people comment down below?
Comment with, oh my god, someone's wearing the Disney Crocs.
Well, the Christmas ones.
Over there.
Oh, we really want to get the Disney Christmas Crocs. They actually look really good. Comment with either a French flag or a lightning bolt for Percy Jackson.
Ooh,
so you can either do Paris trip or Percy Jackson. Cool. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye.